So the 7th of April 2025, time now coming up to 19:35, and we're expecting the sunset time to be 19:46 this evening. So in a good 10-11 minutes we can watch the sun now over the next 10 minutes descend below the bridge and beyond the landmass. And just a quick check on the compass, and it's now something like 280 degrees west-northwest, and it should finish up about 283 or 4 degrees northwest, west-northwest at the sunset time. Now we can see at this point the solar disk, as we can see with the naked eye, is just above the railings on the bridge. As it moves down and to the right on its daily circuit above us. As for the moon, well, we'll probably see that a bit later. I can see it behind us, but we're going to concentrate on the sunset. The solar disk, the bottom, is now being obscured by the railing on the bridge, and we can see a post that is dividing the solar disk in two halves, and it shall move to the left, or it will appear to have moved to the left as the solar disk moves down into the right. But the post will actually stay stationary, yeah, from our vantage point with the naked eye. Lovely glow on the water. We're lucky that the tide is definitely coming in. Yeah, 4 hours ago this was just well, mostly mud with a river running at the lowest part. But now a fair bit of water, so we get a nice glow on the water, and it looks to be about 25% of the solar disk is hidden by the bridge. We have none of the solar disk is under the bridge at the moment, just all being occulted. And the railing is just above the halfway point, as seen with the naked eye. And that post, which we can see with the naked eye, is now on the left side of the sun, whereas before it was in the middle. And we're starting to see the solar disk appear beneath the bridge, and so we have a good 10% of the solar disk below the bridge, and at this point, a little more below the bridge, and we're coming to the point where 50% will be above the bridge and 50% below, and that's at this point exactly now, as seen with the naked eye. And it doesn't seem to change the glow on the water a great deal. It's not quite as bright, I suppose, but it's still there. Only 10% of the solar disk above the bridge, some of it being obscured by the railing. As the bottom part of the solar disk approaches the landmass, from our perspective, as the sun moves away into the distance. Again, it's a matter of perspective. So 6 minutes filming so far. So that would take it to about 1945. Now the bridge is blocking the top part of the solar disk, and the bottom part is just about touching, from our perspective, the landmass in the distance, and it's just starting to go behind the landmass. Now it's completely, the solar disk is completely under the bridge and obscured at the bottom by the landmass. As it goes into the distance, it does look rather as if it's like 10% magnified this evening by the atmospheric conditions, but that could be just my imagination. Be nice to do a comparison with other days when the solar disk is under the bridge. In my last videos of this same scene. So there we go, nice lorry going over the sun. We could call that a flyover. As it reminds me of the Bristol flyover in the town centre. So we are now at the 10-minute point of the video, and about 15% of the solar disk is still seen above the landmass with the naked eye. As it moves down and to the right. So now the last 5% of the solar disk still visible, it would seem. So there we go for that's the 11-minute point, and the sun has now disappeared, vanished behind the landmass from our perspective. So where's the moon? Oh, quite some way behind us. There we go. So another beautiful moon sunset this evening, and the time coming up to 1946. There we go. A red sky, so more blue skies tomorrow, hopefully. Right. So that's north, and that direction is south. And that way is east. Okay. A good 12.5-minute video. Have a nice evening. For the 7th of April 2025. This is a couple of minutes past the sunset time.